people out there, happy Wonder Thursday. I hope you guys are having a great week. If you guys saw my Facebook and Twitter update, even on Instagram, I was recently hospitalized again. What happened was that 2 Saturdays ago, I started having really bad headaches, and then normally for me, when I start getting very bad headaches, it means I'm about to get a fever, and turns out I did. I was bedridden for the entire day, and then I started getting diarrhea. So the thing in Malaysia is if you have a high fever, body aches, and diarrhea all at once, it's not just like a normal fever infection, because here we have something called dengue. My sister thought I had dengue, so my mom rushed me off to the hospital's emergency room. So the doctor said that on that Saturday I couldn't do the blood test yet because it was only the first day, and if I did it, my test would come up negative. So by about 3 days time, if my fever was still there and I was still aching and all, I would have to go back to the hospital. I was not better by Monday. So on Monday in the morning, I went to the hospital. I was car sick, and it turns out that it's not dengue after doing a test. The doctor said that if it's a normal viral infection that caused the fever, I wouldn't be having diarrhea or the nausea. And he thought, oh, you might have appendicitis. So there I went to another specialist, and that specialist said, you know what, just in case, we're going to check you into the hospital, because we might have to do emergency surgery if it really is appendicitis. And that's how I ended up in the hospital on a drip for the very first time. I was supposed to discharge on Wednesday, but unfortunately on Wednesday I started throwing up 12 times. And this was all the doctor could say. You're just having an allergic reaction to the medication. So the doctor said I had to stay a bit more because I couldn't keep anything down, and if I didn't drink more water, he would put me back on the drip, and I was like, hell nah, mate. So come Thursday, doctor walks into my room and he says, maybe it's not an allergic reaction like I thought it was. I think you could be having gastric. So we're gonna do a scope for you tomorrow, meaning Friday, if you still throw up. And my shit luck, come Friday, I was still throwing up. I decided to go mouth down. Not so yay, because my sister said I needed to be awake for it. But luckily, the not so great but very nice doctor said, I'll give you a sedative so that you'll be half unconscious when the procedure is happening. But if anyone knows anything about medical procedures, is that when you're about to go through it, the doctor or nurse will normally let you know what's gonna happen. My doctor didn't do that. I was alone, I was terrified. Nurses came in, threw me a gown, told me to change, and they wheeled me down in my bed. And everybody kept telling me, don't worry, it won't hurt, you won't feel a thing. They lied. Because what happened was, when I reached the scope room, I waited 30 minutes for my doctor to come. And then when the doctor came in, they wheeled me into the procedure room, injected the sedative into the IV here. And the best part was, after the sedative was injected and I wasn't even unconscious yet, the doctor held up the scope and go, alright, let's get ready. I'm like, wait, what? Get ready for what? What's happening? My mouth was forced open, not pleasant. A guard was put into my mouth so I wouldn't bite my tongue off in the inevitable muscle spasms that would apparently happen. And then they shoved this weird can of spray thing that's supposed to numb my throat in my mouth and started spraying, and I couldn't feel anything, and I think I was drooling because everything was just numb in my mouth. And then I was pinned down by like the 3 nurses in the room, and I was like, what is happening? I feel like a caught fish. And then I blacked out. But I distinctly remember them putting it in and then blacking out, not knowing what happened, and then coming to when they were taking the scope back out, and I remember choking and being very, very terrified for my life. And apparently when I was going back up to the ward, I was sobbing in the bed, and like my entire left side was just drenched because I think I choked on the scope when it was coming out of my mouth, and I started drooling. And yeah guys, that was the week spent in the hospital. I am on a very restricted diet for the next 1 or 2 weeks. No spicy foods, no fried foods, no oily foods, no dairy. But apart from all that, I recently quit my job because of my recent bad luck with my health, my body taking on my all or nothing philosophy quite literally. I have no choice but like to actually take a break. Yeah, that's it from me guys. I was missing for a week, but I will be back. I will take this break for my body to heal and also to make videos again every week without missing one. Hopefully I won't procrastinate because I know that I have nothing better else to do but watch Two Broke Girls. I'm already at season 3 and it's the 3rd day of my MC. So yeah guys, give this video a thumbs up if you liked it and you want more life updates from me, maybe a vlog or 2, I don't know. And let me know in the comments below. Recommend me great TV shows that you think I would potentially like. Don't forget to subscribe to see more of me every Wonder Thursday. And before I end this video, as usual, today's Wonder Quote is: "If I am worth anything later, I am worth something now." By Vincent van Gogh. Take care of yourselves, focus on your health, remember to love yourself, guys, and I'll see you guys next week. Promise!